You may have heard of him, but today I'm going to expose the one and only King Krimzon. So, if you watch Dr. Phil, you probably heard of him. If you haven't, King Krimzon is this weird rapper clown dude who likes to rap about murdering people. How fun. He doesn't have a job, but he basically hopes that he will become famous if he posts his weird and disturbing videos on YouTube. No offense to him, but they're really not even good. He should probably find another job. Anyway, to give you some background before I expose him, I'm just going to show you one of the episodes where he was on Dr. Phil.
Well, Melissa says her husband Nick has not worked in over 2 years, refuses to get a job because he believes he's going to be a famous murder rapper by the name of King Krimzon. Now, Nick says it's his calling to sing about killing people and wants Melissa to stop fighting him about it so he can focus on his art.
My whole life, I wanted to become a monster. When I put the paint on, I feel like I'm on top of the world. I am transforming into King Krimzon, the wicked one. I am King Krimzon. King Krimzon! Murder rap is very therapeutic to me. I'm the white truth, and I'm rolling with the twister. I rap about murder because that is the way I feel inside. I like to scare people. I feel I have power when I do that.
You could already tell from just that video that he has some problem with him if he finds singing about killing people calming. But this King Krimzon guy does have his own YouTube channel, and he has been gaining popularity ever since this Dr. Phil appearance. So now many people know who he is, but for those who don't, I'm just going to show you one of his messed up videos for context. Now that I gave you all the context, I looked through one of his videos and I was looking through the comments. There were a lot of comments, but I happened to find this one comment that exposes him. Totally. And I even took a screenshot of it. I will read the screenshot. He replied to one of his haters because he's getting a lot of hate on his channel too. And this guy was Vic Hobart, if anyone wants to subscribe to him or anything. And this is, I took a screenshot, and he says, he starts with saying he has a job for almost 10 years, and he makes music, blah, blah, blah. Then he talks about how Dr. Phil was a scam, and then this is the most important thing. You need to come on my channel and watch my vlogs. Even my wife and her mother both come on my vlogs many times, admitting everything was made up for TV, and none of the boob on Dr. Phil was real. By the way, I'm the one who made up the entire story to get on national TV after being denied 8 times. I finally made up a good enough story that Paramount Studios approved me to come on the show. That was my 9th attempt. I did not care what I had to do or say to go on TV because it got me exposure to millions of people worldwide and helped me out so much. Yeah, I get occasional people like you that believe that BS, but come on, use your brain for a minute. So he's basically saying that he faked this whole thing. he's saying that everything from like stealing bills and all that stuff, because he apparently admitted on Dr. Phil that he stole bills from his mom and stuff, and like that he's not employed or anything or something. I don't know. Apparently it's all fake, and he's just doing it just so he could get exposure. He does look like a crazy guy, but he's exposed now. Everyone's gonna know that he's actually, all this things that Dr. Phil was made up. He's even crazier than anyone ever thought. Now he's really insane. He needs to go to Dr. Phil even more than before. Because if he literally made up this whole story and got his family into this, that is definitely something that makes him an even more insane person, if you know what I mean. Then he says, I was supposedly behind $25K in bills and $21K of that being child support. Do you really think the child support place could let someone be behind that much in child support without throwing them in jail or something? LMFAO, red flag right there, plus all the bills on TV I printed out on my computer here at home, because that's the only way I could get on TV was to look like I was behind in bills, and I beat my wife, and I never laid a finger on her ever. You need to watch my vlogs on my channel, and you could hear it from my wife and her mother tell you it's made up for TV. I think the real red flag here is him. So he literally printed out fake bills and stuff just so he could get recognition on the show. Just because he wanted more subscribers on YouTube, he went through all this trouble. He also went on to pretend that he was beating his wife and stuff. I mean, if he doesn't want to get in jail, he shouldn't make up stuff that is bad. Beating anyone is bad. And if you admit to it, you could get in jail. So it doesn't really make sense to me that he didn't want to get in jail if he was saying this stuff. There's something wrong. He's also saying something about not having enough money and something about child support. Maybe he just doesn't want his child to be taken away from him or something. Maybe he really just doesn't have a job. I don't understand him. Maybe he's just totally insane. But that does not stop here. He then goes to say, I'm doing great in life. I own my own home. I got 5 beautiful kids, and if I was truly broke, I wouldn't be rocking $3K Cartier glasses and going on multiple spending sprees on my vlogs, buying whatever I want. I bet I have more money in one of my bank accounts than anyone on these posts talking beep. Okay, look, maybe all these shopping sprees made you bankrupt, and then you got scared that you were going to be sent to jail because of the child support. And he has even more to say. I've made thousands upon thousands off my music since Dr. Phil show, and I've proved it multiple times in my vlogs, rubbing it in the face of the haters. Please just don't want to accept I'm nationally known now and have made a name for myself. Also, by going on Dr. Phil had opened the doors for many new upcoming projects in my life. He is right. He did make a name for himself, but not a good one. Definitely not a good one. Just so you know, if you're watching this, Krimzon, I'm sorry, you have a bad name right now. People think of you as like weird and immature and a bad rapper, and the only reason you got recognition was because you were on Dr. Phil, and Dr. Phil is not really a good thing to be on. It makes you look like a bad person. And just, I think so lowly of you right now, because apparently you faked this whole thing. And that makes me think, why? Only a selfish idiot would do that. I can't think of a logical reason. This is unbelievable because he claims that he was on America's Got Talent after the Dr. Phil show, and apparently it will be airing soon, May 2018. So if you watch America's Got Talent, I mean, watch out for him. I don't even believe that, but I mean, if hearing people rap about murder is your style, then that's great. I'm just not sure how the judges would react to it. And I have the sinking feeling that he's just going to get booed off stage and embarrassed. Again, no one seemed to know this, but I just exposed him because he had a comment right there that he was faking the whole thing, and this was one of the biggest shows in Dr. Phil history, and he got famous because of it, and this is such a big deal that he's admitting that he faked it. And I did look at all his vlogs. He never said in any of his vlogs that he faked it. And, wow. Well, there you got it. King Krimzon exposed. Abigail out.